red lights. Lights are out, time to run what you brung, and they're away in a puff of smoke, and it's Logan, Aron, and Jensen Randall out in front, and timing and scoring, of course, is already messed up. But Logan gets moved to the inside, and he gets out in front of Jensen Randall, and Dennis Karenchis has moved up into third. He's gotten ahead of Oleski, and now Dennis Karenchis looks to be trying to make a move on Jensen Randall early on in the going here. Everybody's clean through turns 1 and 2. Nick Van Gelder, I believe. Oh, Lord. See, that was Max Mulder. Hard going into the corner. Looks like that was a crossover move. That's Max Mulder and Sandro Doulis. Max dove in deep. Sandro with the crossover move. He's bringing Rennie Vanderstapp with him. It looks like we've got side by side here. This is Dennis Karenchis at Oleski. Green, green, green. And he's already been able to pull out a second gap over Dennis Karenchis. Jensen's going to have the slipstream. Dennis trying to get to the inside. Whoa, look at this. Jensen's going to outbrake himself. Where's Dennis? He's going to go round back around the outside. Dennis protecting that inside line. Jensen's going to try and push him wide. Got to be careful doing that with Dennis because Dennis will push back. Oleski and Vanderstapp side by side. Oleski's got the DRS slot open. Rennie's trying to side draft him. And Rennie's not going to be able to do anything about that. Trying to keep that corner tight. But Oleski with a good drive off coming out of that corner. They're all still within it. Liam Hill, who unfortunately we haven't seen in a while. Oh, there's contact between Rennie Vanderstapp. I'm sorry, not Rennie. Cameron and Sandro. And I don't think that was on purpose. I think Cameron was just trying to side draft a little bit. And they're still side by side down this section here. And Cam trying to find a way around Sandro. Sandro doing a good job putting his car in a very good spot. Jim Sanitas has DNF'd, and we've got a virtual safety car. And Cameron Weston Edwards and Sandro Doulis finally getting... Cameron finally gets around him with that DRS down into the hairpin. Prematurely and was saving his run for here. And you see he's got the DRS slot closed. Makes a little bit of contact with Dennis. Again, Dennis will push back. You don't want to push on him too hard. Side by side. And what's up with Sandro? Does he? Oh, he needs a front wing change. Not sure if he may have had contact with the wall or Cameron Weston Edwards. Front wing change. Battle for third. This is Oleski and Dennis Karenchis, and this time Oleski is going to make that move. And for what it's worth now, you look at the back, Rennie Vanderstapp is now within a second of this battle as well. Dennis has got the slot back open. He's going to try and make the move on Oleski. Oleski's going to try and take the inside. And once again, look at Rennie Vanderstapp closing up under braking now. Now, granted, there's not a lot of runoff here as Oleski tries to dive to the inside, and he's going to try and make it work. Here comes Rennie Vanderstapp down the back straightaway. The DRS slot's going to be over for both of them. Here comes Rennie. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Dives to the inside. Dennis trying to take the defensive line. And Rennie to the outside. And now they're side by side. Trying to get the power down. It's a three-car battle for the third spot. And they make more contact. Dennis around the outside, and he clips Oleski's left front. And here comes Zaleski as he dives into the pits. Dennis Carenchis now has to deal with Rennie Vanderstapp. Amazing driving by these guys. Logan has pitted, and here comes Dennis and Rennie, and this is not good news for Logan. And a 5-second time penalty for Max Mulder for exceeding the track limits. Jensen is away down the long front straightaway. Here comes Logan. This is going to be really close. This is going to be really close. Logan back out in front. Jensen still trying to come down this long straightaway. Not as close as I thought it was going to be. Nick Van Gelder's got a 5-second time penalty for exceeding the track limits. Jensen Randall comes out 3.3 seconds behind. We saw backwards. The last time we saw him was backwards heading onto the back straightaway. Is now down into 14th, and he just slammed the wall. Broke the right rear suspension. I haven't seen that in an F1 game in a while. And that car is donezo. Wow. And a safety car comes out, and this is not what Logan Arond wanted to see. Jensen Randall's going to pit again for a fresh set of softs. Jensen said, you know what? I need some new shoes already. Back to green flag racing. He did not get a good breakaway from Jensen Randall. Jensen's going to dive to the inside here, turn one. Logan is not going to want to give that up. Jensen trying to do the crossover move. And it's a drag race down the straightaway. Logan's going to try and hang on to that inside line. Jensen's going to try and go around the outside. Pushes him wide, and Jensen Randall back to the front. He hasn't been there much today, if at all. Again, there's some discussion about what will happen to Nick after this race. He ignored his qualifying ban, so does he get disqualified from this race? Does he get a race ban for next race? Crossover move by Cameron Weston Edwards. Great driving by Cameron. He saw that happening. And you see Nick, I love watching. Oh, here comes Dion! Dion tries to dive bomb him, get a 2-for-1 deal. And it's so funny watching these guys. These guys are racing really hard for 6th. I love this out of Cameron right now. Here comes Dion, going to dive to the inside, and he's going to get him this time. Big lockup by Dion. Makes the move. Nick's going to come back across the curve, and they're side by side heading through this corner. Dion's going to try and hang tough, and he makes it work. Oh, but he blows the corner. He blew the corner, and now here comes Nick, and Sandro's going to be a part of this now. Side by side drag race, and here comes the 2 Ferraris. Sandro doesn't know where to go. Sandro has no idea what to do. Dion's going to cut the corner a little bit to try and separate himself. Sandro makes contact with Nick. Nick's all over the back of Dion. Oh, in the back end of Jure Marusic's Red Bull goes around, and he's caught Max Mulder in the crash. Unbelievable. And Oleski and Dennis Carenchis is battling it out for 3rd. Carenchis to the inside. Pushes him wide. Oleski's going to try and fight back. Final lap of this race is turning into mass chaos. Meanwhile, Nick Van Gelder making a move on Dion Stone. Van Gelder's into the wall! Van Gelder's into the wall! Max Mulder's going to get that spot back from Nick Van Gelder. And Dennis Carenchis hanging tough with Oleski. Oleski making his SRL F1 debut. Trying to get a podium finish on his opening race. Jensen Randall has crossed the line for an unprecedented 11th win of the season. Dennis Carenchis gets 3rd. Him and Dennis both put up great runs. Jensen doing what Jensen does. I really wish he drove a different car. I'm kind of sick of seeing Mercedes top the spot in real life and in this. But it is good to see Haas with Logan, 2nd spot.